بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. My dear respected brothers, elders, youngsters and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In tonight's recitation, inshallah, we will be reciting the second juz, and it is our second Taraweeh tonight. In this juz, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds to the Jewish tribe of the time and accusations they made when the direction of prayer was being changed. The Kaaba, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we start off the second juz. وَمِنْ حَيْثُ خَرَجْتَ فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ وَحَيْثُ مَا كُنْتُمْ فَوَلُّوا وُجُوهَكُمْ شَطْرًا. This ayah will come 3-4 times as we move on in this juz. And still we are on our chapter of Surah Al-Baqarah. And because it was changed from Masjid Al-Aqsa to Baytullah, Makkah Al-Mukarramah. And importantly, Allah concludes the issue by indicating that a purification of one's soul is more important than facing any particular direction. Main purpose is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and main purpose is to get the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that my Allah is pleased with me and I am pleased with my Allah in our salah. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in this juz, وَمِنْ حَيْثُ خَرَجْتَ فَوَلِّ وَجْهَكَ شَطْرَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ وَحَيْثُ مَا كُنْتُمْ فَوَلُّوا وُجُوهَكُمْ شَطْرًا. In case if a person is lost, a person does not know the directions of prayer, in any direction we pray, Allah will accept our salah. Obviously, the Qibla direction is mandatory. If we are unable to find it anyway, our fard salah will be done inshallah. The juz also covers Allah's wisdom over a number of matters. Number 1, inheritance. Number 2, marriage. Number 3, Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning in detail in this juz the rituals of Hajj. What Hajj is all about and what are the rituals of Hajj. And most importantly, fasting. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in this juz, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان, that this is the month in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed the Holy Quran for the mankind to benefit, for the mankind to understand. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the rules and regulations of fasting. The only place in Quran to contain such detailed information is the second juz about this great act of worship. Throughout this juz, this entire para, and in between, even its most detailed regulations, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stresses again and again the necessity of man maintaining all times taqwa, meaning being closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to remain conscious of all the commands which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. So what do we learn from tonight's recitation? Number 1, the obligation of fasting, its rules and regulations and other related matters. This is the only place in this entire Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is discussing these issues in detail. So ponder over it while we are reading the meaning of Quran and the tafsir. The rules and regulations concerning Hajj, marriage, divorce, and also suckling. In between which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala stresses the importance of taqwa. Be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in the end of this juz, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also mentions the story of Jalut, Goliath, and the powerful nation toppled not by sheer numbers or might, but through faith, patience, and constancy. In regards to Dawud alayhi salatu wassalam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the tawfiq to act upon it. Jazakallahu khair. Wassalamu alaikum.